Welcome back, unicorns, to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be doing another collab on my Instagram. So if you're new here, and I do a collab every week if I can. So after you watch this video, make sure you check out my Instagram to check out the look. So let's get started with today's video. So the theme was kind of like two-faced or something like that, when you do one side of your face one thing and the other side another thing. So like happy, sad, hot, cold, two different styles, anything like that. So I'm gonna do hot and cold because I feel like that's easier. So what I'm gonna do first is my blush, because I did my base off camera, and if you want to see what makeup I use, I'm gonna link everything down below. And those are just links to get there. I don't make anything from them. So I am going to mix in two different colors. And I'm going to do one side on camera and the other side off. But I'm going to use a different brush for the other side, because the other side's going to be blue. So I'm going to dip into the red shade and my blush color to make it a little bit more red than it is, and hopefully this goes good. So I did my hair today like I did for my video. If you haven't saw that video, I'll link it down below. I think I don't know. I thought I had a piece of glue on one side, but who cares? But yeah, so the video, it just showed my go-to looks, or hair looks. So yeah, that was really fun to make. And if you enjoyed any of my hair looks, you're gonna enjoy that video. Okay. So I like this combo of red, a little bit red in it, because it makes it more blushy looking. So I'm not going to put any on my nose because that'll be half and half, so I'm just going to do it on my cheek. Put a little bit on my forehead. Even though you're not going to see that, but just want to put a little bit up there to make it like a full face look without doing too much. Okay. So I'm going to quickly do the other side, and the other side's going to be blue. I'm going to use a different brush than my blush brush because I don't want to put blue on it. So I'll be right back, and we will do the highlighter when I come back. Okay, so I did my blue side off camera, and I just dipped into the blue in my Candyland palette. It looks like this. And this is what the Candyland palette, just in case you're new here. And after I put the blue on and I blended out some, I dipped into the white shade up here at the top to kind of help it blend out more so it wasn't really harsh. And I forgot to tell you what brushes I use for the red side. I use the Ulta Beauty cheek brush, and it looks like this. This is my go-to. And then for the blue side, I just use this old one that I've had for a while. There's no name on it, it's just a red brush, but I did not want to use my blush brush for the blue side. But I don't know if you can see it that much on camera, but I just faded it out to make it look like that. So now I'm going to do my highlighter, and I'm going to use the Brain Freeze palette. And for and the brush I use for my highlighter is this one. So what I'm going to do is one side be the blue side and the other side be the red side, but I don't know how I'm going to do that. I might get another brush to do it. Okay, I might use this brush for one side. I don't know if that's a highlighting brush, but we're going to use it as a highlighting brush. Okay, so I'm going to dip into, for the blue side. Since I did the red side first, I'm going to do the blue side first now. I'm going to dip a little bit into this blue shade that's called Freeze Tag. And a little bit in the white that's called Cold Shoulder. And we're going to mix them together and make my highlighter. I love this highlighter. If you don't like Jeffree Star and want a dupe for the blue shade in here, Wet n Wild has one that was from their collection Fire Dragon versus Ice Dragon, what that's called. So yeah. And then for my nose, I'm gonna do a little bit of the pink shade and a little bit of the white shade to kind of mix the fire and ice together, because it's pink and white, so it goes together. And then so I could put highlighter there because I like highlighter. And then what I like to do for my highlighter before I go and do the other side is I take my sponge and just dab a little on it to make sure it's blended good. And if you want this sponge, they're called Pink Glow Cosmetic, and I really recommend this sponge. I have a code and everything down below. I mean, everything will be down below if you want to get it. So I have a code that can save you 10% off. So if you want to get this, their sponge is amazing. Okay, I'm going to quickly do the red side, and we'll come back and start with the eye look. Okay, so now I'm back, and what I did is I lightly dipped into all of the other shades, so these gold ones at the top and then the two at the bottom, and it really made a pretty highlight without being too dark on me, because I know the orange shades in this palette are a little too dark, so I decided to just mix them all together, and this is what it looks like. So it wasn't too dark on me or anything. So, I don't know if I told you what blush I used on this side to mix it in. It's the Gigi Gorgeous Blush Duo. Looks like this, and I used this shade mixed in with red. So, I don't know if I told y'all that. Okay, now I'm going to start my eyes. Sorry, I had to go off real quick with my puppy get itching. Sorry if you hear her, if she starts itching again. I'm trying to make her stop. So, I might just use the Candyland palette, but if I use anything else, I'll let you know. Because Candyland palette has, all the shades that I need. So, what I'm going to do, start on the red side. Like I just, because I did the, blue side the last time, so I'm going to do the red side. Okay, so I am going to start with a yellow and then like blend it up, and then from below the yellow put the orange, and then on my, well, does it go the other way? And then on the lid, red. I don't know if that's supposed to go the other way, but I'm just going to do it that way. Or I might do it a different way, but so the three colors I'm using is up at the top, the yellow, the orange, and the red, and we're going to go from there. So, I was about to do it on the other side. Whoops. I know you said doing this side first. Okay. I'm just gonna do this in the crease, and we're gonna blend it up. I'm just gonna pack this everywhere. And then we're just gonna do all the colors because I don't know if you're gonna be able to see the yellow. But I'm just putting all this all over my lid and the crease area. And yeah. And then I'm gonna use the same brush because it was just yellow on it. I'm gonna do orange. And we're putting this in the crease area, like this. Hope y'all can see what I'm doing. I'm just blending this into the crease. And using the same brush. Okay, we're gonna use a small brush, and I'm gonna do the red on the outer portion, and then blend it in with the orange shade. Hopefully I'm explaining this right and you understand. I'm just putting on the outer corner and blending it in with the orange. And then I'm going to take the blending brush that I've been using and blend it. Blend it some. Okay, blend it. Packing on a little bit more in the outer corner. And then blend it one last time. And what I might do, because so there's this orange shimmer on here. Let's see what this looks like. I might use this orange shimmer. It's in the palette. I haven't used it yet since I had got this. And I'm just going to use my finger, and we're going to put this on the inner point of my eye and connect it to the outer point. This shimmer kind of looks like the highlighter that's in the palette. In the Every Star palette, the orange one. Oh, this looks really pretty. I'll do a swatch. There you go, see it. This is what it looks like. I don't know if you can see the shimmers, but it's like a orange with like gold shimmer in it. And it's really pretty. The brush I'm using for my lower lash line is the Alice in Wonderland collection on Amazon. And I am just going to, on the outer portion, do red, and then do orange, and then yellow on the inner. That's how I'm going to do it. So, on the outer, like that much, if you can see that, how much I put on there. That's how much I'm doing at the bottom. Sorry, I cannot concentrate with the dog itching. Sorry about that. I can't concentrate when the dog is itching. Okay. So I'm using the blending brush I've been using for the whole look and lightly blending that shade. And then I missed some spots at the top, so I'm trying to connect it to the top of the shade. Okay, so this is what it looks like so far. I'm loving this look. So I have a section on my eye, I don't know if you can see it on camera, that it's not picking up the product, which I don't know why. Okay, now I'm going to lay down some orange and put it a little bit. And this orange kind of looks like the red shade. So I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, but it's there. Lightly blending the edge of the orange shade. The orange shade, as I put under my eye. Packing on a little bit more because I accidentally blended it all away. And we're going to blend it a little bit. Okay, now I'm going to do the yellow. Trying to get the reds off my brush. I should have started with yellow. But these shades come off really well off the brush, so. Now I'm doing yellow in the corner. I don't know if you're going to be able to see the yellow on camera, but I could see it in person. And if you want to see this look, it's going to be on Instagram when you're watching this. Okay. So I'm going to lightly, with the fluffy brush, dip back into the yellow to put back up here because I was doing all the other colors that kind of faded away. So I'm just going to put some back up there. Okay. So I like that. Now we're going to do the hive. And what I might do is do the same highlight I did on my face. So I'm going to do this Golden Breaker shade. And see what that looks like in the inner corner. Oh, that looks pretty. And some on the brow bone. And that's what it looks like. So I'm gonna do my lashes and my other eye, and we'll come back and do the lip. So this is the final look, and then it looks like. And I'll tell you what I used. So the blue look, I used the blue in this palette. Looks like this. And then I took a light blue from the 35 color eyeshadow palette from City Color. If I can get it open, I can never get this open. There it goes. Use the top shade up here first, and then I use the dark shade that's in this Candyland palette. And then for the lid, hope you can see, the lid, the shimmer shade that's on the lid, I used this blue shade right here, and this is so pretty. Then for the inner corner highlight, I just used from the Brain Freeze palette. Freeze tag mixed in with a little bit of the white shade Cold Shoulder, like I did on my cheeks. And then mascara for both sides. I used the LA Colors mascara. You can get this at your local Dollar Tree, and it's only $1. And that works amazing. This is what my eyelashes look like if you haven't saw them before. I love the natural effect that it gives it. And for the lips, what I always like to do if I want the main focus on the eyes instead of the lips, I just use a gloss. So I've been using this gloss for a while since I got it, and it's so pretty and reflective. It's Opulence, and I don't know how to say this brand, but I'm going to link it down below because I'm going to butcher it every time when I say it, but I'll link it down below. It's at Target, and it's amazing. I really recommend it. And this bottle is so beautiful. It has little diamonds on the top of it, and it's a pretty color. So I think that's all what I did. So that's all for today's video. If you enjoyed it and love my creation, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below how you think I did. Don't forget to subscribe to the Unicorn family. Hit the bell icon so you're notified when I upload. And unicorns, always be yourself. Bye!